notice how your neighbor's curtains are always closed now? It started one evening, and the silence feels off. This is an emergency broadcast about a shift that's more than just privacy. Psychologically, it taps into scopophobia, the fear of being watched, where your brain's gaze detection system senses eyes behind those drapes. A 2025 study found 70% of people feel anxious from unexplained changes like this, tied to social monitoring instincts. Analog horror turns it eerie with glitched screens. What's hiding behind that window? Curiosity or danger? Why does that closed curtain feel like it's watching you? Your brain's gaze detection system is hardwired to spot eyes, even where there are none. This ties to social monitoring instincts. We're built to notice shifts in our community. A 2025 study shows this anxiety spikes when routines change, like curtains staying shut. Analog horror amplifies it with shadows that seem to move. Is it your imagination, or is something peering back at you from next door? What if that silence comes with a warning? Analog horror uses glitched CRTs to flash messages like "stay away," turning a quiet house into a threat. Psychologically, it's cognitive dissonance. You know your neighbor, but this feels alien. Science might suggest a hoarder or recluse, but the fear feels personal, like a broadcast from something unseen. Those shadows, are they a plea for help or a command to flee? What would you do? Have you seen a shape behind those curtains? That's pareidolia, your mind turning shadows into figures, especially under stress. In a quiet street, agoraphobia can kick in, making your own neighborhood feel like a trap. Analog horror uses VHS glitches to show figures that shouldn't be there, their lights pulsing like a heartbeat. Is it a trick of the light? Or is your neighbor hiding something alive? Dare to look closer. Why does that house feel more threatening each day? It's the uncanny valley. Something familiar, like a neighbor's home, now disturbingly off. Science might point to psychological projection, but your primal fear sees a predator. Analog horror makes it worse with shadows that loom larger, their lights pulsing with intent. What's behind those curtains? Safety or something waiting to strike? Can you ignore it? What if that quiet leaves a lasting echo? Analog horror uses glitched CRTs to show shadows that linger, tying to retroactive fear, dreading what you've noticed too late. Science can't confirm every closed curtain, but your mind fills the gap with terror. Is that figure a memory of the house next door, or a warning of what's to come? Are you safe tonight? Who's behind that red glow in the window? The fear of the unknown is primal, amplified by isolation on your street. Psychology shows this dread grows when neighbors act strange. Per the 2025 study, analog horror adds glitched figures that seem to signal you, their lights pulsing with purpose. Could it be a natural recluse, or something watching your every move? Do you knock? If those curtains stay closed, what's the endgame? Analog horror delivers a chilling warning. Curtains hide death, as paranoia turns every shadow into a threat. Science might suggest a psychological break, but the fear feels real. That house next door hides more than silence. Something's watching. Check your windows now. Seen that glow? Uncover the full terror on our channel. Subscribe today.